I'm Matt D.
I'm Sever.
I'm Kenny D.
And you're listening to Louder.
Oh yeah, we're from Sumo Cyco.
By the way, Sumo Cyco.
Okay, so I'm again with Sumo Cyco.
Fourth time, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So welcome back.
Thank you.
And can I already say congratulations on the new album?
I think you're allowed to.
It's not officially out, but I think some fans already got it.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyone who pre-ordered the album on our Pledge Music campaign should at least be getting it in the mail in the next couple days if they don't already have it.
Okay, and the rest can purchase it on the 31st.
Yep. Or pre-order now on iTunes or where music is sold.
Yeah, and
Wow.
if you're not into that, then Opus Small already released Anthem.
Yep.
Yep.
And Benji was on Move Mountains, which was amazing.
Thank you.
And I really like the live version.
Thank
We're super proud of that song, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It is amazing, so I can't wait for the new album to be released and spread the joy. So does it mean that you're gonna rest now?
No, never.
It just
No
starts
rest
now,
for the
really.
wicked.
I couldn't
Yeah.
believe the fact that we tried to release the record the same month that we're tour. You know, we actually left on tour while we're trying to release. We haven't even released first because of how it worked out. It's been stressful actually a little bit trying to do both at exactly the same time. I would have loved the record to come out maybe like 1 week before we hit the road. Because there's a lot of emailing and a lot of little details you're doing, but I mean that's just the way we're an indie band. We just roll like that. We work with what we've got, so it came out that way. But it seems like everybody's starting to like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting some pretty good.
We're getting
love
some good reviews. We're getting
Yeah.
some good. I had a fan come up to me. He gave me his like top 5 tracks off the record in like order and why he liked them. And I was like, dude, I should be just like letting you endorse us on our sites or something. You're doing a great job.
And what about fears of the second album Hurdle?
Oh.
It's like a known thing, right?
I
Yeah.
have no fears for that kind of stuff.
No, I think it's catchy. I think it's really,
Yeah.
it's easy to listen to. It's good.
Like we wouldn't be coming out if we didn't think it was strong.
Yeah.
Period. Like even if it only took a year. Like you got to remember because we're independent, we're writing while we're still on the road half the time. We're just traveling and I'll have a riff and we start coming up with ideas. So every time we'd home from tour, Skye's just recording with me, working all these ideas out. Nothing goes out on recording if we're not like truly going like this is cool. Like so, the one thing I wouldn't do is go, oh, we have a half-ass record. I feel quite confident. It's pretty good follow-up.
And we've mentioned already before we start recording that you guys are not going on the Warp Tour.
In fact, we were like a year late on the recording, if you actually think about it. It's starting to blow my head. I'm like,
Yeah.
we said we were going to have it done a year ago, and that's why it took so long, is because
Yeah.
Skye and I, all of us, we weren't completely where it needed to be. So
Yeah.
I'll leave it like that. I actually think that we pushed it another year.
There was a
because
bunch of
I
other
wanted
tracks
to-
that never didn't make the cut,
There's
yeah.
a ton of tracks we went through. There's like 7 choruses for some songs. Like we really honed in on what I think is the strongest material we could come up with in a year.
Yes.
Or 2 years almost, I guess.
Yeah.
So can we expect a B-side EP dropping sooner?
We definitely have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of them sitting there, so maybe soon. Maybe we'll have some extra stuff.
Yeah, we
There's
wanted to do
acoustic
some
stuff.
acoustic
Yeah.
versions of some of the songs off this record. Matt and I kind of got thrown into the lion's den when we got asked to perform at the Royal Conservatory acoustically, and we hadn't prepared anything, and we're like, what are we gonna do? So we took a week and just learned all these songs in a broken down way, and we performed them, and they just went off great. So we're like, we should put this out for all the fans.
Are you going to perform them acoustically live?
No,
At least not tonight. We're not.
not for a while. Like, not that it's not nice. It's just not the same atmosphere. I wouldn't put it on the same record either. Like right now,
Yeah.
that's not the kind of band we are. I don't. At least these 2 records, I wasn't expecting us to have anything that slows down the pace. Maybe the 3rd or 4th. Who knows?
Okay, can you explain to me again on record why?
Have you heard the whole second record yet? Have you heard it?
No,
actually listen to it?
not yet. No,
You haven't
yet.
got it?
I'm
Okay.
patient.
All right.
So I'm waiting for the 31st. I'm gonna go and stream it all.
I'd give you a copy, but we're selling so low right now that
So many.
if I was to see you in London, because we've got more coming, that I would give you one then.
I'm okay.
But right
I
now,
don't
we're
mind
just-
waiting.
I think we're down to 50 copies on us. That's how
Yeah.
fast they've moved on us. It's been great.
No, I'm really enjoying Anti-Anthem and Move Mountain, so I can wait. And
Sorry
Okay.
for interrupting more, or you go ahead.
He's got his own mindset of what
Yeah.
the interview should be, and he's not even listening to your question.
Oh yeah, you see, ask the question, he slung shot to the other one. Actually, yeah.
Well, next time
go
you're
ahead.
going to interview us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next time when you come back. Okay. So can we talk about tour benefits? I know that you guys are not really into Warped Tour. No.
Well, that's not the way to say it. That's
Yes.
like a good way to get me kicked off of Warped Tour if we ever got asked. It's not that we're not into it. It's just financially, like, unless you have major marketing from a major label, a lot of bands end up losing a lot of money and playing in front of barely anybody at a weird time slot because some major headliner's playing. So unless you've got your plan figured out, Warped Tour isn't as beneficial as some people would think. Although, when you do have a plan worked out, Warped Tour rules. So we have a plan right now that doesn't involve Warped Tour necessarily. I mean, if we could get involved, sure, but it has to make sense. Touring by ourselves right now, we're doing okay over here. So to me, it makes sense to actually stay with the smaller tour roster and make sure we're hitting kids that actually want to see us. Not playing at 12 o'clock in the afternoon to like 30 kids when Sleeping with Sirens is playing down the road or over on the other stage and 10,000 kids are there. Like, it actually isn't as beneficial. So
That was a good anser.
that would be my answer to Warped Tour. But I love Warped Tour. I like being there. I love seeing 8 million bands. No F-bombs. Okay.
So
I'll
what are
let
your
Skye talk from now on.
what are your plans for the summer?
Well, right now we are pitching for a couple North American tours, and we want to do some stuff more at home. We have a festival called Canadian Music Week back at home that we're going to be part of when we get back. We also have a couple more music videos kind of in the works for the new songs on the record. So we've got one, actually, a Pledge Music friend of ours, Lars, came from Germany all the way to Canada.
We've talked to Laura about Lars.
Yeah, we filmed this video, and it's called Free Yourself. So it's the second song on the record, and we have the video all filmed. We just need to get
Not
it
all
all
filmed.
edited.
Almost all filmed.
Almost all filmed.
Yeah. See, I love how you say that. See, this is how you get us in trouble. We'll go back. She's like, oh, we've all filmed the whole thing. She's like, I'm actually technically, you've never done your part, Skye. You're the only one we haven't filmed. Oh, and me.
Yeah.
Right, but it will be a cool video, and we have to edit it fast because it's supposed to be out in 2 weeks, and we're
Yeah.
home in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Here we go.
So I'm usually expecting you here every 4 to 6 months. So,
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
so are you going to be here over the summer again?
I would say I would never do summer here. Unless we can get a tour circuit, we'll be back in September, October, somewhere around there. That's what would be makes sense.
Why would you never do summer here?
If what do you create? If you're not on a tour circuit with the festivals, you're going to be playing dead clubs
Oh,
everywhere.
I hear it.
That's why you sing.
I thought when you said summer, I thought you were excluding festivals.
No, I
as
just
well,
said
and I
if,
was like,
unless we're on
"Oh,
a tour festival with the festivals, you can't do a summer tour here. You can't do it in our own country. Like you can't do it anywhere now. The
You have to be
festivals
part
are
of the
so
festivals and
once
stuff.
summer hits, it's like every weekend it's just festival. So you have to me, it's better for us to, as an indie band, do the tours between the festival circuit. If we can get on the festival circuit, cool. If not, we work on our videos through that, and then we get that stuff out and new material out, and then we can go back out when the circuit starts coming back to a normal club place again.
That's why I've mentioned Warped Tour, because I know many people just gravitate towards that and kind of plan their summer around festivals. So I was hoping that you're going to be included.
It's not easy sometimes.
Well, email our agents.
Okay.
Now, you know what? It's not like our agents don't try, but like we really don't run with a label at all. We technically run ourselves, and we don't knock on their door. Like, when was the last time anybody emailed Kevin Lyman from our crowd? Like, I don't remember. We're working our business right now, so that's just an awesome bonus if that came around. But if you depend on stuff like that, you're just gonna be sitting around the rest of your life. So we just keep booking.
Okay, and you guys mentioned the videos. So are you going to be doing a video for every single song like the previous album?
I don't think.
I feel like I'm going to get...
That's not a good attitude. I'm gonna say yes, we are. I'm just kidding.
Well, see, this is what happened, is we got so carried away with doing video for every single song that our new record needed to come out, and we had so many people already pre-ordered it, and we hadn't finished the last 3 videos for our previous album. So we kind of caught ourselves in a little catch-22 where we really wanted to get it done, but now we have to move on to the next record. So now we even not only have the rest of the songs for Opus Mar, but we have 3 songs still back in the day for that. So
We're gonna squeeze that into one.
yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hopefully finish the completion of Lost Cyco City and how it associates itself to Opus Mar in a weird twist of events, and then we'll just kind of do as many videos as we can for Opus Mar until we feel like we want to write something new. And I think that this has been a great learning experience doing 2 records to make us realize how much we just want to do single video.
That's actually a good call. Just saying we're gonna do as many as we want.
Yes.
I just said yes for all of them because I know how much work Skye does for that. How much work we all do, but mostly Skye and Matt on this. It is so much work and effort, and their life is crazy. So I thought it'd be just hilarious to just say yes. We want for every song, just to watch them never ever have a living room not filled with props.
It's 2 songs longer than the first one, so we'd have to do 13 videos, and that's like that would take us 3.5, 4 years at the way we make videos. So we can't make that happen. So Lost in Cyco City was 8 videos in 3 years, I think, wasn't it? And plus the little covers and a couple of things in between. So we did put a lot of stuff out. But yeah, we can't do 13. But we'll do as many as we can until it's time to move on.
Yeah.
We'll still come up with our cool, weird blends. We always do. Skye's got some ideas about this train stuff I love, so it's good.
And is this the common dynamics of the band that Ken just says yes to everything?
No, actually, he's pretty much not usually saying yes to everything. This is like a new side of you. A positive, I'll do anything. The other day I was like folding up merch and he's like, I can't help you because I'll probably ruin it. And he just walks away.
It's possible.
She's like, it's folding clothes.
It's okay, Kenny.
I find I'm valuable in many different ways. I feel as if my talents would be squandered if I,
Folded t-shirts.
Yeah, folding t-shirts can be done.
Ken's gonna drive half the European leg for us this time.
No, Matt's looking forward to that.
Yep.
We're happy though. We got we got this camper van, but it's like pretty much automatic, so I don't even have to worry.
Yeah, it's so sweet. That you were in the last one. You remember the last one we were in, the last camper?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So we got almost the same one, but a little bigger, and it has a TV.
Yeah.
For once, we have a TV, fridge, and a little stove. So we really are just little spoiled campers these days. We can't fit our gear in it though. It's like half the time we're climbing over our gear, but at least we have bunks.
Yeah.
Okay, so that kind of leads me into my next question. Well, a round of questions. I know you guys are into filming. Are you guys into watching films as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So can I ask you some important films in your history?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So best film as a kid.
Never ending
Goonies.
story.
I say Goonies. You say?
Mine was definitely Never Ending Story.
Best one? Oh my
Wolfgang
god.
Peterson.
You both have fantastic points on that. I don't know. There was some other magical ones though too.
I watched The Nightmare Before Christmas so many times that my dad had to like he rented it from the rental video store so many times when I was a kid. He's just like, I need to just buy it. You've watched it. You've rented it like 20 times.
I'd say original Conan the Barbarian.
Oh yeah, Conan the
That was
Barbarian,
probably like one of my favorite movies as a kid. You know,
Before he knew English.
was that?
It was Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
He knew English.
Oh, he knew
It was
English.
It was it was broken.
It was Conan. He didn't have to say much.
Yeah.
Die. That was it. But he held a big sword.
It
and knew how to
was
use
awesome. It was a really good film. Especially the first one. It was really good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and best film as an adult?
Not the new Conan. Not that's for sure.
Yeah,
Oh my god, there's a lot of really good
Yeah,
ones.
that's a really hard question. Or like, there's just so many movies in different genres that I couldn't give you a title on that one. There's just so many movies I love.
Right now?
Even to this day, Evil Dead will always stick in like one of my favorite films to this day. That's very easy for me to say. It's just something that happened to me when I first saw that film. I saw it at 16, and to this day when I watch it, I still think it's one of the best films ever made.
I agree with that, but I'm gonna go on the whole blockbuster Guardians of the Galaxy. That's my new, I would say new, decade favorite movie. I'm like that movie. I can watch that movie over and over and over again, and every time I love it. But,
I'm like that with Winter Soldier. I like
Yeah,
Winter Soldier a lot.
Is there a film that you've watched and really liked as a
Wait.
kid?
What do you got?
Nothing. I'm glad.
Nothing?
No
Because
reasons?
Shades of Grey.
I find like I'm more I get older as an adult, like I don't really like watching movies more than once. I just like watching them once and I like every time I watch a movie to be like the first time I see it. I don't like watching stuff over and over, so it's like tough
It's
for
a
me to
shame
think.
though because you don't understand. You miss stuff.
You miss so much stuff.
It's just like tunes. Could you imagine if you just listened to a tune only once?
Or a
Holy
meal.
crap.
Or food.
I think that's why you and I sometimes clash. I'm like, you don't understand. You gotta watch this. You're missing stuff. And half the time you're looking at your phone anyway.
Good cheese. How do you only? Oh, that's good. Never trying that again. I don't want to. That makes sense.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to come here with less questions. Was there a film that you watched as a kid, really liked it, and then watched it recently and found yourself, what was it?
God. There were so many of them. Geez, some of them just you're just like, oh my God. Like, even though the first...
Never ending story. I'm just
Ghostbusters.
joking.
Ghostbusters. I remember first Ghostbusters when that bowl kind of gargoyle.
And you think it looks so cool.
Yeah, at first I
It still
thought...
looks good.
No, it's horrible.
Stop motion animation.
Yeah, but
it's
it
in the
is
80s.
really-
Of course, it's not going to look perfect.
He asked a
Don't
question,
listen
I
to him
answered.
right now.
No,
That's not right. It
I
still
asked
looks
a question.
Good. Stop making kids not look at the originals. Clash of the Titans. When I watched that, the original Clash of the Titans recently, that one felt really.
You're killing me now, though. You say that about me, but then that is not amazing. That was like 20 years different.
The stop.
Sorry,
No,
or
that's what
this
I mean.
is going
It's
to be a long
that was
debate.
70s. Clash of the Titans was 70s.
Yeah.
That's why it
Let's
looks,
be more impressive.
When it wasn't that, it was some of the acting that I was like, whoa, this is atrocious acting. But I still loved the stop motion animation.
Okay, I'm gonna challenge you to watch something. Westworld, the TV
dude.
show.
I haven't
Like
seen the
the
show.
film.
The original film.
I watched it recently, just before it started.
cheese to you
and
now?
I wanted to stab
Yeah, but
myself
that's
in the eye.
because we're so inundated with this. The original Westworld, when I watched it, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was
The
great.
Yul Brynner one.
The Yul Brynner one I thought was incredible when I was
The
young.
first scene where they're just using the hover thingy.
Right.
and-
Looks ridiculous. But back then it did. You get by that though, right? Think about like Logan's Run. Logan's Run, one of the coolest films if anybody ever takes time to check that movie out. And there's lots of this cheesiness to it because that's all they could produce back then.
Yeah.
But there's something eclectic and artistic about it. And when you get by that, usually the stories are better because they don't have all this stuff to throw at you. They gotta have a good story.
Yeah,
Let's have this discussion after you watch Yul Brynner
Okay.
again. The reason he dies and doesn't die and then resurrected doesn't make sense. So
Okay.
watch that. We'll talk over the next
Okay.
time you guys are
Okay.
here.
What, in
Over hummus.
Westworld?
Yes, the
Yul
original
Brynner?
film. Yeah, he gets
But he's a
shot.
robot.
So, yeah, but he dies and then he's back and
But he's
then
a
he's shot.
robot! A robot can just fix himself.
I don't want to mess with you guys, but I was just being quiet because I'm like, I've never seen that, but you know what? I'm going to watch that movie when I get home.
You're gonna
You guys
love
just
it.
ruined the ending. You guys just totally spoiled
you
it.
don't know the ending, and you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
You kind of just ruined it for me there, though. You just...
Last film that made you cry?
Oh, don't tell me. I watched a rerun of Harry and the Hendersons. Don't ask me why. It makes me. When he goes back into the wilderness, it just gets me.
What makes you cry?
Oh, what have I watched recently that was you like overcoming things? That's what you get your
I only cry when there's like some I cried at fucking the remake or the new. Excuse my language. The new Independence Day. It's I
What?
kid you not. I have this weird emotional side of me now that it blows
When
my
humanity
mind.
comes
Whenever
together.
humanity unites, and there's nothing. And it's not at the end of the movie. It's at the
menopause.
beginning of the movie because at the beginning of the movie, society has completely. There is no like cultural differences anymore. Everybody gets along. No war, and there's this big speech, and I'm teary. This guy's laughing at me. She saw me laughing, and I was like, I realized it's a unity.
They're the
thing for
worst
me.
speech. Is that really? Like, I like that movie, and I give you that, but really, no.
Dude,
Harry
I'm not
Anderson,
saying I said
Harry
it's
and
pathetic.
Anderson. No,
I said it's
I can't
pathetic.
even.
Although,
judge.
yeah, you got Harry and the Henderson. I mean, how fucking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's
Yeah.
gonna have so much work to do with you. Oh my god.
My bad.
What made you cry?
Just like typical stuff, like
Her
emotional,
stuff,
like heavy,
Yeah,
like
you're real.
movies about like people
Bridesmaids.
dying of cancer or
She
like.
watches a lot of documentaries. I watch her, and she just puts
You know
herself
what?
through
I'll
torment.
tell you what
and I'm
makes
like,
me cry. Documentaries of our real world make
Yeah.
me cry.
Oh,
that's,
God,
she
yeah.
watches them all the time on Netflix. I come in, I see her, and
I'm like, our planet is
just my
dying.
planet's dying. I'm like, well, you watch these like hours of these documentaries that just inundate you with, unfortunately, the dark side of things.
The reality of
If you have
things.
an emotional side, it can crush you. She gets pretty upset sometimes. I see her get upset.
Okay, so I'll wrap up
I think
the
it works
feels.
in your lyrics though. It makes
Yeah.
your lyrics better. Sorry, or okay, go.
So I'll wrap up the feels with a question about having kids. if you were to have a kid out of any film, who would you adopt or raise as your own?
Atreyu from Neverending
Oh,
Story.
nice.
It's every question for you.
Dude, he's a warrior. I mean,
You don't get the horse though.
I don't need the horse. Although I like Artex as well.
Yeah. Kid would I adopt? Oh my gosh. Abigail Breslin in Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah, she's great in the dance scene, right?
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. Or the chick from Kick-Ass.
Oh yeah, she's
Mortez.
pretty cool.
She's
Chloe
pretty
Mortez.
cool, yeah.
I think you're gonna like the girl from Logan.
Oh yeah?
I think you're gonna adopt
She
her
does
soon.
the X-23 pretty good, right? Is that what
Yes,
it is?
yeah, something like that.
I'm excited.
I don't know. Kids give me the creeps. I was gonna say.
I'm gonna adopt your brother from Westworld.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch the movie and then let you know. 18-year-olds don't count. No.
Whoa!
I'm
Okay,
gonna
I gotta
say-
cut it right there, or we're gonna cut it right there. I have to let this band use
Okay,
this room
just
with us.
anything you want to say to fans and listeners?
Guys, check out Opus Mar March 31st, our new record by Sumo Cyco, and we'll see you at a show soon.
And thanks so much, Or, for having us again. We love you, man.
And thanks for all of your support. You guys are fantastic. We need all of you and love all of you.